YouTube. My name is Brenda from Pink Castle Fabrics, and I'm super excited today to show you my new favorite sewing machine, the Janome 6700p. So we're going to do a live unboxing of this. I got a chance last week to try one out at a Janome meeting, and I fell in love, and I know you will too. So we just got our shipment in, and I'm super excited to show you. So if you are already familiar with the Janome 6500p and the 6600p, which you might be because there's 125,000 of those out there in the world, this is its big sister. It gets a heavy-duty, high-performance machine with all the bells and whistles. So I am super excited to show you how this works. So this is a 25-pound machine, so I'm going to entrust Jason to help me get it out of the box. Alright, so all Janome machines come with an instruction manual, and so does this one, and also a DVD. It has 10 languages on the DVD as well, and the Janome 25-year limited warranty. This is awesome. It's the giant foot pedal. And stitch plate that shows you all the stitches, and you can attach it to the machine. What else do we have in here? Knee-lift bar. I like that the Janome machines come with all these accessories, so you're not paying a whole bunch after the price of the machine. 4 things. Lots of accessories, which we will show you. 2 extra stitch plates, and there's one that comes on the machine. This puts it holds the stitches, and we've got power cord. Alright, I'll hold the box. The magic of live. Alright. Oh, cool. So it comes with a table, which we'll open in just a second, and a dust cover. Alright, awesome. I love this. It comes with a little box to put all your feet in. Every machine should have that. They pack this in here pretty tightly. That way nothing jostles during shipment. Whew, pretty. Thank you, Jason. So let's talk a little bit about why you love this machine. First things first, it looks really cool. It's heavy duty, so this has a metal aluminum body, and it's also got all metal parts on the inside of it. If you have questions, by the way, go ahead and ask them in the chat box, and Jason can type in answers, or I can tell them to you. You can put cones on this machine, so you can save money on thread, which is really nice. It also has a separate motor for the bobbin winding, so you can set this up with 2 spools of thread. You don't have to unthread the machine while you're winding a bobbin. I have that on my 1600p, and I love it. So let's talk a little bit about this machine here. I am going to plug it in so that you can see. We're probably going to do a little bit of testing on it because I want you to see the speed of this machine. Now this will go 1,200 stitches a minute at top speed. And what that means for you is you can get your projects done faster. That is the fastest top-loading bobbin machine on the market today. So a lot of the high-speed machines have a metal bobbin with a metal casing, and you have to oil it every 8 hours of sewing. You don't have to do that with the Janome 6700p. You don't have to oil it yourself. You just have to bring it in for service once a year, and it'll be cleaned out and oiled by your sewing machine care professional. So let's see if I can turn this on. Oh, is it not flipped? Thank you. Great. So this machine right here has a nicer screen than the 6500 and the 6600. The LCD screen is a lot brighter, and it doesn't have that green tinge to it. We have some knobs here to do your stitch length and stitch width, so that will make it a lot quicker and easier to do that. It can do a double needle and everything else that you can do on your normal machine. Let's talk about the accessories that come in here and put them into the box really quickly. The plastic box is nice, and it has little compartments in it so that everything can sit, and trays. It even has storage for your bobbins in here that comes out, which I like. And you can fit all your plates. Let's talk about the plates. It comes with a standard zigzag plate on the machine. This plate here is a straight stitch plate. So there is a single hole in the middle and a slightly ovular hole on the side of each one. So the oval shape is really nice for people when they're quilting to do a scant 1/4 inch seam. So you can do micro adjusting to the needles as you are making sure that you have the perfect 1/4 inch seam. And this is something that's brand new on Janome machines. This we've only seen on 1 or 2 other machines in the past. This is the HP plate, or the high performance plate. So this turns your machine into a straight stitch machine by moving everything to the leftmost needle position. So those of you who don't know, the leftmost needle position is the most accurate stitch quality that you will get. But most machines are set up because we as quilters really enjoy the needle in the middle position. So this will automatically move the needle to the leftmost needle position, but make sure that your foot is still completely covered by the feed dogs so you don't have any feeding issues. So this is something that's super cool, and it comes with your machine. Most brands of machines don't even come with the straight stitch plate. And this is something that is a big upgrade from the 6600. This is the AccuFeed Plus walking foot. So what this does is, instead of just going up and down like a traditional walking foot, this has a box feed motion which goes up, down, and in a box. Just like, you know, that horrible box step that you had to do in choir when you were in high school. But what that does is it helps you to feed evenly from the top and the bottom. And this little lever here goes into the back of the sewing machine, which makes the timing perfect. So the timing from the upper feed dogs is perfect with the bottom feed dogs. Now, with the HP plate, there's a special HP foot, which has a 1/4 inch foot. Oh my gosh, there's so many feet in here. We have these little guys will slip over your cones to help your thread from getting tangled up. This will help you put on buttons with shakes. We've got several different sizes of spool caps. I'm going to keep one out. I like this one, the teeny tiny spool cap. That works really nice with Aurifil thread. Now, a lot of these come standard with most Janome machines. This one helps you put spools on there. It comes with a free motion quilting foot and a second free motion quilting foot. So this is kind of like a darning foot, and this is an adjustable free motion quilting foot. So you can actually adjust the height on this foot. So if you're quilting something with a very big loft to it, you can adjust your foot. That is really cool. And actually, I don't think there's many machines that come with this foot either, so that's really cool that they give you that too. 5 bobbins, and these are just like the bobbins that you'll find on most Janome machines. They're made of a special silicone that spins perfectly with the plastic bobbin casing. These are extra feet. This is an extra foot for your free motion quilting foot, so you have an open toe and a closed toe shoe that you can attach to that. This is the HP foot. So I don't know if you can see this, but this is actually a 1/4 inch with no guide bar, which I think is really cool. I use this foot on my S9. I bought one specifically for my Skyline S9, and it's very similar to the foot that comes on the Janome 1600p straight stitch machine. All right, we have the foot that helps you with blind hem foot. and you do have a very wide, these are 9mm feet. This foot is a 1/4 inch foot that does have the guide bar on it. So you get a 1/4 inch with and without the guide bar, and there's also some other feet that will help you with that. If you do not have a serger, this machine does have a serging type stitch on it, and this foot will help you with that. It's got a little guide bar here, and what it'll do is it will kind of move the edge of your fabric together so that it doesn't fray. Kind of like a zigzag with a straight stitch on it as well. So this is a really nice foot to have, especially if you're just trying clothing. And of course there's several stitches to use with that. We have a clear foot. This is just like the foot that's on the machine, except it is clear and does not have the little button here for going over big mounds of fabric. This is really nice. It also has a counterpart that has an open toe when you're doing the decorative stitching. And this machine does come with a lot of decorative stitches and a few alphabets as well. More feet. This is another foot for your free motion. I like this one. It's nice and clear. So if you really need to see the detail that you're working with, that is a great foot there. This is for sewing on buttons. We have zipper foot. Everybody needs a zipper foot. And a tiny rolled hem foot. Pretty cool. That's a lot of stuff, including a seam ripper, but you never make mistakes. And a screwdriver. Now, and a few extra needles. Cool. Oh, I forgot. The one-step buttonhole plate. So this will help you to put buttonholes on your machine. It will remember the size of buttonhole that you make, so you can create very accurate buttonholes that are the same size 4 or 5 times. All right, so I am going to thread the machine, so Katie's going to come around over here. And we're going to see if we can't test out the machine. Hopefully we're not taking up too much time. So this screen here has 10 stitches on it. And one of the cool things is you can actually change what 10 stitches are shown on mode 1. So if you really, really like one of the decorative stitches and you use it a lot, you can go ahead and switch out one of the stitches that are already on the machine for your favorite. And if you look on the screen, it will, when you select a stitch, recommend what foot that you should use. So right now it's just on a regular straight stitch, and it recommends the A foot, which is already on the machine. And oh, I love this extra wide foot pedal. I have it on one of my machines. And I did buy the extra, there's an extra baby pedal that you can get that attaches to the thread cutter, and you can hit the pedal to cut your thread. So, I really like this. It will automatically put this stitch to the stitch width and length that you like. And I believe this stitch also has a memory mode where you can put your favorite stitch on it as well. It does not have a free arm, but I think that that's okay, especially if you are a quilter. Here's where you would attach your knee lift bar. I don't use a knee lift bar, so I'm not going to attach it. And if you need to clean out the bobbin casing on your machine, this button here will pop your stitch plate off. And then you can get in there and adjust anything that you need. And when you have the straight stitch, or I'm sorry, the stitch plate on, see how this will go up and hold? And you've got a lot of room on in there. Alright, so I already have a bobbin with a little bit of Aurifil thread in it. Easy set bobbin, go around, there's a thread cutter here, done. You do not have to pull up your bobbin thread. It is quite easy. And I've never threaded one of these machines, but we'll see if it's similar to mine. I really like this spool, and I'm going to put my baby spool cap. See how cute that is? Boop. Alright. And this threads looks like just like a normal machine. You have a tension dial here, and your take-up lever. make sure that this goes. There's a little hook on the inside of the take-up lever. There we go. And then this has an awesome needle threader. So you can lock your machine. And then this lever here should thread your needle. Oh, unlock. Put needle up, needle down. There we go. Now it's in the correct position. All right, well, try it one more time, and if not, I'm going to have to thread this old-fashioned way. This is really similar to my needle threader on my S9 and the 9400, and it usually works every time. All right, we will do that later. And again, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to write them in the comments or to write them in the chat box, and I'll be happy to answer them. Now, the MSRP on this machine is $37.99, but we will be doing specials on this machine between now and Christmas. Okay, so it's all threaded up. Over here we've got needle up, needle down, so this will end it always in the needle down position. You can change your presser foot pressure with this button right here up at the top. Right here it will show you your stitch length and your stitch width. Right now it's directly in the middle, 9 millimeters, so it's 4.5. And you've got all these buttons down here to easily change between stitches. All right, so I've got some really cool fabric. Let's see how it goes. That's pretty fast. And thread cutter. Not bad. And we just took it right out of the box. Very nice. Awesome. Not everybody will sew as fast as I can, but that's okay. It does have a speed adjuster. There you go. All right. Well, I hope you like our tutorial on the 6700p. Now that it is all unboxed, I'm going to take some time and make a project. We'll hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye, guys.